me, baby. Some of these days I am gone away. Some of these days gonna miss me, mama. You're gonna miss your sweet daddy when he's going away. Some of these days, baby, you'll feel sorry. Some of these days I'm gone away. Some of these days gonna miss your papa. You're gonna miss your sweet daddy when he's going away. You will never know what your friend will do till he's gone away. You will miss him for his return. You will miss him for he's gone away. You will miss him for his return. You're gonna miss your sweet daddy when he's going away. Well, I bid you good night, good night. I bid you good night, good night, good night. Lay down, my sisters, lay down and take your rest. Lay your head upon your Savior's breast. I love you, but Jesus, He loves you best. I bid you good night. Good night, good night. Grazie to me. Good night, good night, good night. Molto gentile. Good night, good night. Lay down, my brother. Lay down and take your rest. Lay your head upon your Savior's breast. I love you, but Jesus, He loves you best. I bid you good night, good night, good night. One more time for the band. I bid you good night, good night, good night. We had such a ball. Good night, good night, good night. We'll see you just later in the back in a minute. Bid you good night, good night, good night. We'll come back next show. Bid you good night, good night, good night. I bid you good night, good night, good night. I bid you good night, good night, good night. What do you need us for? I bid you good night, good night, good night. What do you do? I bid you good night, good night, good night.